Good morning, students. So today we will talk about mole concept. So first of all, let's talk about an example like hydrogen gas reacts with oxygen gas to form water. When we balance the equation, we get this way that two molecules of hydrogen reacts with one molecules of oxygen to form two molecules of water. So we can represent this equation in terms of molecules, like two molecules are reacting, two molecules of hydrogen is reacting with one molecule of oxygen to form two molecules of water. Or either it can be represented by mass. We know that hydrogen is having one unified mass, so there are four. So four we can say of hydrogen reacts with how much? So here we have 16 plus 16, 32 gives 36 of water. So either we can represent this reaction by in terms of molecules, or we can say by mass. But in a chemical reaction, we see the number of molecules taking part directly in the chemical reaction. So it is best way to represent in terms of molecules. Now, as we know that molecules and atoms are so small, so there should be a big, we can say, quantity, like for example sugar. Sugar crystals are small. We don't measure one single, we measure 1 kg of sugar. Then same way, like fruits, there is a quantity known as dozen. 1 dozen means 12. Same way, like score of runs, that means that is 20, or gross 120 or 144. So there is a concept that is of mole concept. Mole is actually number, like dozen is 12, gross is 144, score is 20. Then what else? So this is like a number. Then for example, as I told you, we measure sugar crystal in terms of 1 kg. So we are not measuring like single particle because they are very much small. So a big quantity is used. Same way, molecules are directly taking part in the chemical reaction. So we must come up with a number of molecules. So mole is actually a number. Mole is actually a number which is 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. If I say 1 mole of book, it will be 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. This number is given by Avogadro. That's why it is also called Avogadro number or Avogadro constant. Okay, so this number is known as Avogadro. Emilio Avogadro is the name of scientist who gave this number by calculating experimentally. So this is the number in which this is a 1 mole. 1 mole of anything will be having 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. If I say 1 mole of oxygen atom, 1 mole of oxygen atom, then how many atoms will be there? 6.22 into 10 raised to 23 oxygen atom. And there is also one advantage. The mass of 1 mole. The mass we are talking about. What is 1 mole? 1 mole is just a number. But mass of 1 mole is also fixed. That is, first let me give an example of 1 mole. 1 mole of, we can say, hydrogen molecule. That will be always 6.02 10 to 23 H2 molecules. Now I am talking about 1 mole is having advantage. It is not just a number, like dozen is 12. But every dozen we can say, for example, 1 dozen banana, so 1 dozen banana will not have a fixed mass. sometimes the mass of one dozen banana is different from the other one dozen banana, because bananas can be small or large. But one mole is not only just a number; it is also having some advantage. One mole will always have fixed mass. One mole of any, we can say any molecule, will be having mass equal to relative molecular mass or relativity mass in grams. Relativity mass or relative molecular mass in grams. So what is relativity mass? Let us understand first. For example, oxygen atom. The relativity mass is 16U. Okay. Relativity mass is 16U, but relativity mass in terms of gram would be 16 gram. Just you have to convert this U into G. Okay, but there is a difference. When we write 16G, oxygen atom is, if we write 16 gram, this would be 1 mole. So 1 mole will always be equal to the molecular weight or atomic weight in grams or molecular weight in grams, which means what? 16 gram of oxygen means oxygen molecule, or we just write 16 gram of oxygen will be having 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 oxygen atom. Just understand, because 1 mole will always be relative molecular mass or relativity mass in grams. So the molecular weight, atomic weight which you have learned is actually relativity mass, which is not a unit. But when you convert into grams, it becomes 1 mole. Let's take another example. One mole of carbon. How many grams? It would be 12 gram. Why? Because carbon is C612. This 12 is actually what? 12U. 12U, that is unified mass, relativity mass. But when we convert into relativity mass in grams, is equal to 12 gram. Now, what is the difference? This 12U is a relativity mass of 1 carbon. But when we write in grams, 12 gram would be weight of not 1 carbon, but how many? 1 mole carbon. 12U is relative atomic mass of 1 carbon, and 12 gram is 1 mole of carbon, which means 12 gram is equal to how many carbon atoms? 6.022. So this number is known as 1 mole. 1 mole will always have relativity mass or relative molecular mass in grams. So whatever the mass you learn, this is relativity mass, which is just a comparison, which is not actual mass. This is not a mass of one single atom actual. This is a relativity mass. And what is this? This is 1 mole of carbon atoms. That means how many? 6.02 into 10 to 23 is equal to 12 carbon. So when we write 12 gram, it means it is not one single carbon. It is this many 1 mole of carbon. And when you write 12 unified mass, it is actually not a, again I am telling you, this is not a weight exactly of one atom, it is a relative comparison. Okay, fine. Now let's take another example. One H1, that is hydrogen. So here we are talking about hydrogen. 1 U and 1 gram. 1 U is what? How this 1 U came? Hydrogen weight is compared by 1/12 of carbon 12, and then the weight which came is known as 1 U, that is related mass of hydrogen. But if we write 1 U here, 1 gram, it means how many atoms are there? When we write 1 U, it means related mass of 1 hydrogen atom. And when we write 1 gram, it means 1 mole of hydrogen atom, which means 0.622 into 10 to 23 hydrogen atom. Wherever it is, so mole will always be equal to molecular weight. Okay, and mole will always be having 6.022 into 10 to 23 hydrogen. Oh, sorry, anyway, it can be anything. If we just say 1 mole of books, then it will be 6.0222 into 10 to 23 books. If we say 1 mole of carbon, 1 mole of duster, it will be this much of. Okay, so this was about mole concept. Then we will be doing some numericals. I hope you understood. Just go through the concept, and if you need doubt, you can ask.